Well, take a look at this video into our newsroom. A viewer sent this to us of an interaction at 31st Street and 13th Avenue in South Minneapolis today. This comes amid more than 2,000 ICE officers and Homeland Security investigators on the ground here in what the agency is calling its biggest operation ever. Raya Katene has the latest.
Concerned about what's happening inside Minnesota's hospitals and clinics. These healthcare workers and advocates are standing together outside the Hennepin County Medical Center, urging health providers to implement policies that protect patients from Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE.
Families are afraid to come in to get life-saving necessary treatment.
Dr. Jana Goritz O'Brien is one of multiple healthcare workers calling on providers to adopt protocols, instructing staff to not allow ICE agents in without a valid judicial warrant. Their demands follow a recent incident in which they say ICE agents entered HCMC's emergency department without a warrant and shackled a patient to his bed while denying him family visits.
Being in a hospital is already traumatic enough. Having fear and a sense that they are unsafe or that their family members will be detained is completely unacceptable.
Local nonprofit Unidos Minnesota is providing little other details about the case, but says the agents left after more than 24 hours and only when confronted by a Hennepin County commissioner and state lawmakers. Meanwhile, DHS says Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem is now in the Twin Cities alongside 2,100 additional ICE agents. DHS says 600 are investigators looking into alleged fraud in the state. NBC's senior Homeland Security correspondent Julia Ainsley says Border Patrol agents will also likely arrive in Minnesota.
Border Patrol tends to cast a very wide net and go in and start arresting people simply based on maybe even just their location.
She notes the U.S. Supreme Court's decision in September to allow stops based on race, language, and perceived job type.
They can use that to make an arrest and then check on the person's citizenship and immigration status later.
Every day for the last several weeks has been a challenge.
Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara says his department does not enforce immigration laws, but has recently appointed a designated supervisor and more officers on standby 24/7 in case of unrest.
The greatest risk to me is that there would be unrest or that there would be a tragedy, that somebody could get seriously hurt or killed because of what's happening.
He asks that protesters remain peaceful and has a direct request to federal agents in Minnesota.
Whatever you do, do your jobs professionally and lawfully.
DHS says agents have made more than 1,000 arrests in Minnesota, including 150 yesterday in Minneapolis. And regarding that incident at HCMC, the healthcare provider issued a statement saying federal agents presented appropriate identification and, quote, left after security asked for documentation to support their continued presence. Julie.
All right. Thank you, Raya.